Where the hell is my C8? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So if you guys have been around for a while, you'll know that a few months ago I sold my C7 and I actually placed an order on a new 2021 C8 Corvette. Well, it's actually been 4 months since we've done that, so I figured this would be the best time to sit down with you guys and give you guys an update on what is going on with my C8. So like I just mentioned, it's been 4 months since I ordered my C8 and I hadn't heard from the dealership up until about last week. Last week, my sales guy reached out to me, not with the news I was expecting, but he actually reached out to me saying that they had 2 dealer inventory C8s from people that had ordered cars that had backed out of them that the dealership was going to be selling. And if I was interested, I can come down and check one out. One of the cars was actually very, very similar to the spec that I had ordered, which I'm going to go through with you guys. But yeah, I basically ran down to the dealership. I wanted to see these cars in person. If the numbers were right, probably would have made a deal, but I wasn't holding my breath given the current market right now. But anyway, I hadn't seen a C8 really up close and personal. I hadn't sat in one yet, so this was a prime opportune time to get down to the dealership and check out these cars. So get down to the dealership, check out these cars. Absolutely beautiful cars. Just blown away with the car. It looks so much better in person. Everything that I thought I wasn't gonna like, I actually ended up liking with the car. The interior, the driver position, everything, it just flows and works very well in the C8. It's definitely a car you need to see in person to truly appreciate. So seeing them up close and personal like that really got me excited for getting mine. But let's jump into the 2 cars that I got to check out. First one, I'm going to put a picture of it somewhere on the screen over here. This one is very similar to the one that I spec'd. So this one was a black 2LT car with a Z51 package. It was basically fully loaded, GT2 seats with the carbon inserts, full carbon fiber interior, black, which is exactly the exterior color I wanted. It had the yellow brake calipers. The interior, I wanted an all black interior. This one actually had like the tan with the black, so it's like the combo of the 2. It's not the full tan. I don't really like that. This one actually looked pretty cool. It was tan and black. This car, its sticker price or MSRP $81,000, but the dealer was tagging on an additional $10,000, so this car ended up being $91,700. So yeah, being as I have the TRX coming in a few weeks, $91K for a secondary car. I wish I could do it, but unfortunately I can't. So really, I guess it would make sense if I showed you guys the exact spec, how I ordered, so you can kind of see what I'm going for here. So let me just show you guys here. So you can see it's black, yellow brake calipers, yellow engine bay right there, yellow brakes, black interior, yellow seat belts. There's the only options I chose, of course, the Z51, then the engine appearance package, and then for options I didn't really go too crazy with the options either. Yellow brakes, yellow painted calipers, yellow seat belts, and yeah, the engine cover in silver. So very basic C8 build. My last one was a LT2. You really get a lot of cool features in there, but I hardly drove the car, and I have a feeling this is going to be the same way. So why pay like $10,000 more for a car that I'm really not going to be using that often? Because I'm sure once that TRX gets here, I'm going to be absolutely in love with it, and I'm going to be driving that. So this car, it's going to be a secondary car. So it is what it is. I'm very happy with just the way I spec'd it out as a 1LT, and it's cheaper and it's saving me money. But yeah, I don't know if you saw the total price there, $67,000. That's with destination charge. So 66,000, really the way I built it, 66,000 versus 91,000. Yeah, that's why I couldn't really make that one work. But that was the first car, so now let's talk about the second car I saw while I was there. So the second car that was there was actually Rapid Blue. I'll put a picture of it over here as well so you can see. First time seeing that color in person, absolutely awesome color, looks great. I believe it was a silver, like a gray interior. So this one was a 2LT as well. Had like all the interior options, GT2 seats, carbon fiber everywhere. Really cool car, but it was a non-Z51 car. So for me, automatically that was like, no way, that's the one option I must have. Everything else was, you know, whatever. I was a little bit flexible on it, but for me it has to have the Z51. So this car, MSRP, the Rapid Blue one, was $71,000 with a $10,000 dealer markup, so it ended up being $81,000. But that one, I rolled it out straight away. But it was still cool to, you know, to see a Rapid Blue in person. It's an awesome color. So those were the two cars that were actually at the dealership. Me and my sales guy were pretty cool. He knows I'm a car guy. So, you know, right off the bat, he was like, look, I understand these cars are probably out of your price range. I know really what you're looking to spend. And he's like, I don't really blame you. Give it a few more months or a year. You know, the prices are going to be down there anyway. But with that being said, come down here, check out the cars, see what you like, see it in person, see the options. So I was super appreciative that he reached out to me, gave me that opportunity. So after all that was done, I asked him, you know, what my status was on getting my 2021. And he was basically telling me it's just an absolute clusterfuck waiting for these cars to come in now. I was basically exactly where I was 4 months ago when I placed my order. He told me I was number 271st on the list of just their dealership of people placing orders for this car. To me, that was like crazy, but I actually saw the list and it was legit. I want to say I do live in a pretty big city. I live in Palm Beach County in Florida. A lot of wealthy people, so it doesn't really surprise me that this dealership has sold this many Corvettes. You know, it is what it is, I guess. But he was telling me there was even a possibility that, you know, my 2021 might get bumped to a 2022 just because there's that crazy of a demand for these cars, and just it's been so slow with dealers receiving them. I don't know if he's blowing smoke up my ass or if this is just, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's still looking like it's a 10 to 12 month wait for my car to come in, and it might possibly be a 2022. So with that being said, I could either pay, you know, crazy markup and get a car, or just be patient and wait, and the car will come in eventually and I can pay MSRP. To me, that's the best choice because I have a TRX coming anyway. At this point in time, I'm way more excited for that truck than I am the C8, to be honest. I'm really, really excited to create some content with that truck, entertain you guys. So really the C8, it's just on the afterburner. I'm still on the list, my money's still down. I'm still gonna get it as soon as the dealer calls me and says, hey, your car's here, I'm going to get it. I'm super stoked for it. But for now, it's still up in the air. It might be a 2022, it might be a 2021, but all I can tell you guys is that I will have a C8. It will be here eventually. I'm still very excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. So thanks for watching this, guys. I know this is a little bit of a different upload, definitely a different setting, but I appreciate you guys watching regardless, and I'll see you guys next time.